Hi, welcome to the Ting in the USA Network. My name is Shooter McGavin, and we shall be playing the world-famous Tahoma Valley Golf and Country Club today. The Tahoma Valley Country Club has a nice putting green facility, plus a beautiful bar and grill that's basically world-renowned. Our first contestant is the son of the University of Washington basketball hero Battleship Bill. Here he is, Minesweeper Morris. Next up, we have from the Champions Tour, four-time winner, the somewhat shy but fan favorite Blue Heron. And of course, the LPGA prodigy from Thailand, Ting in the USA. First up, we have Shooter McGavin on this number one par 5, 589 yard. There's a nice drive right down the middle for Shooter. Next up, Blue Heron from the Champions Tour. He's known as a very accurate driver. See how he does on this first hole, and a nice little shot. Looks like he's on the left side fringe. Now the Mad Bomber Minesweeper Morris. He's known as a very big hitter on the Champions Tour, and he does it. He's gone a little bit left, but a beautiful shot.
Okay, happened.
And lastly, we have Ting in the USA, the LPGA prodigy. She's been really ripping up the LPGA Tour this year, and she hits one right down the middle. So we have four good shots. First up, on her second shot, Ting in the USA, looking to get to the green. Looks like she's going to be just short. And secondly, here off in the left fringe, Blue Heron. I don't think he'll be able to reach with this long fringe grass. And again, he's come up a little short. Next up, the big hitter, Minesweeper Morris. See if he can make the green in two on this par 5. Oh, and he's hit a beautiful shot. It looks like he's going to be on the green in two. After some chips, Blue Heron putting for the birdie. First to putt.
Oh, yes.
And he makes it. So he goes -1 on the first hole. Nice job, Blue. Next up, Ting in the USA looking for her birdie putt here. And it's tracking. Oh, she goes just left, and she'll have that tap in for a par. She'll stay even par on the first hole. Next up, Minesweeper Morris. This is an eagle putt. This is big. He can take a one-stroke lead if he can finish this putt. Oh, and he slides it just by. So he'll have this putt for his birdie to go one under.
Birdie putt, huh?
See if he can make it. And there's the putt. Oh, and he's not going to be happy about that. This is for par, so he'll stay even par with this putt on the first hole, and there it is. So, even par for Minesweeper Morris. He's disappointed in that 3 putt. Next up, Shooter McGavin. He has a birdie putt. Looking to go tied with Blue Heron. And here's the putt. And not a real good effort, but he'll have the tap in for the par. So after one hole, Blue Heron with -1, and the rest at even par. Next up, we have the par 3, number 4. Here's Blue Heron holding a one-stroke lead over the field. And he's hit the ball just short and left of the green, so he'll have a chip from there. Next up, Minesweeper Morris at even par on this 156-yard par 3, number 4. And a gorgeous swing there, and he looks like he's on the green, just short right, so he'll have a birdie putt. And next up, Shooter McGavin. He's got about an 8-iron. There's a shot, and it looks like he's gone just long and to the left, so he'll have a chip also. Ting in the USA at even par. And there's a nice swing. She's going to come up just short and to the right. So first up, Blue Heron. There's his chip. And he's going to be a little unhappy with that one. But here's Shooter McGavin. His chip from behind the green. It's rolling down, and it's rolled just past the pin. So first up, playing a little ready golf. Blue Heron for his par, and he just misses. So he'll have that tap in for bogey, and he'll go down to even par, dropping a shot. Next up, Ting in the USA, chipping, trying to get it close to the hole. And there's a nice little chip, and she'll have that putt for par. And here she is, putting for par. Ting in the USA. There's the putt. Oh, great putt. So she's going to stay at even par with that. Now, Minesweeper Morris. Oh, he sweeps it just by. So he'll have that comebacker. That was a birdie putt. So he's going to have this comebacker for even to stay even par. And he makes it. So Minesweeper's at even par. Now, Shooter McGavin for his par to stay at even par and keep everybody there. Oh, he just pulls it. He's not going to be happy with that. So he has that tap in. So he drops a shot, and he's going to be at +1. Here we are on the 10th hole right now with a three-way tie at the top. Blue Heron, Ting in the USA, and Minesweeper Morris all at even par. You just saw Blue Heron hit his drive right down the middle. And here is Shooter McGavin. One stroke behind the leaders. And next up, the big hitter, Minesweeper Morris. He's been smacking it today. Beautiful mine-sweeping drive down the middle. And lastly, we have Ting in the USA, tied for the lead at even par. And there's her drive right down the middle. It's a gorgeous shot. So up first in the fairway is Blue Heron, and he hits it off just to the left of the par 4 green on 10. It's 420 yards. You can see Ting in the USA and Shooter McGavin's ball right next to each other in the middle of the fairway. And here's her shot, and she's just to the right of the green, but not on. And now Shooter McGavin with his shot. And it's a beauty right down the middle, and it's just going to be somewhat short. This is a long hole. Next, let's walk 100 yards forward and see Minesweeper Morris. He's checking his yardage book, getting ready. And here's his shot. Second shot on the par 4, 10th hole. There's a drive right down to the edge. And nobody's on the green. So here's Blue Heron with his chip going first. And he hits a beautiful chip. And he'll have that for par. Next up is Shooter McGavin. And he hits a nice chip too. So both of them with par putts. And now Minesweeper Morris. And he chips and he pushes it off to the left a little bit. Last chip will be Ting in the USA. Oh, and she's got a gorgeous little chip again. She pushes it a little left too.
We didn't get that.
All right, we got 4 par putts coming up. First up, Minesweeper Morris. Looking to stay at even par. And here's his par putt. Oh, just a little bit short. So he's going to get a bogey and he'll go to +1. Next up, Shooter McGavin. Should be able to make this one. This is for par. And he makes it. So he pulls even with everybody else. Everybody's at +1 currently. Now, Ting in the USA for her par to stay one ahead. Oh, and she ends up with a bogey, so she goes to +1. And Blue Heron also had a bogey, so we are all tied, and we're going to the 18th hole, all tied at +1. This will be some real drama. First up, Blue Heron driving from the 18th tee. And a nice little shot. He's going to be on the right side of the fairway. Up next, the big hitter, Minesweeper Morris. Another sweeping drive up the middle. Gorgeous shot. He'll have a chance to get on in 2. And now, the prodigy from Thailand, Ting in the USA. Oh, and she hits a monster drive right down the right side of the fairway. She'll have a chance to get on in 2 also. And lastly, Shooter McGavin. It's a nice little shot. Doesn't have the length that the other two had. All right, here's Blue Heron in a little bit of trouble, some tree trouble. See if he can push it out there. Oh, a nice little shot. Next up, Shooter McGavin. He looks like he's going for the green in 2. See if he can get it out there. On this par 5. He's gone left. He's gone pretty far left of the green, so he won't be on. Next up, Ting in the USA, also going for the green in 2. She's got the power to get there. Oh, and an absolutely gorgeous shot right down the middle. Looks like she's on the green. So, Minesweeper Morris has to match this, try and get on the green in 2 if he wants to have any chance to win this. And he hits a gorgeous shot. It's going to hit the green, but it looks like it's just going to go through. So right now, it looks like Minesweeper and Ting in the USA have the advantage. There's a nice little chip from Jay from Blue Heron. He goes just to the edge. Next up, Shooter McGavin. Tough little chip here. And, oh, he comes up short, so he's probably not going to have a chance. All right, Blue Heron for his par. Looking to stay at +1. Oh, and he rims it out. Actually, that was for birdie. Just rimmed it out, so this is for par. And he stays at +1. Next up, we have Minesweeper Morris putting from just off the green, looking for a birdie. Oh, and he just misses. So he'll have that for par coming back. Oh, and he just misses. He's going to end up with a bogey, 3-putt. Rough last hole. Okay, here comes Shooter McGavin. He really has to sink this if he wants to have any chance. And he doesn't. So that will be for par for him. And he finishes off with a par, so he's at +1. So this, all Ting in the USA has to do, this is for eagle. And she plays it conservative. And she'll tap that in and win by 1 stroke. Ting in the USA. What a great performance by her today. And everybody, thank you for watching the Ting in the USA network. We had fun in Yelm at Tahoma Valley. Please subscribe.